name is Tyler Hassman. Work at Airtable. I'm the VP of Sales.
And let's start with the journey. When you started with Airtable, how was that? Were you already aware of Airtable when you started, or was it new to you? And have you grown a passion for it in this time?
So I've been here for 2 years last week, actually, and definitely was aware of it. I've never used it before, but I was very aware of what I'll call the fans, like the customers that loved the product, loved the company, wanted to be part of it. It was something that I had never really seen before anywhere I'd worked. So definitely something that was very attractive to better understand what was going on.
And then when you joined, I feel like Airtable is one of those tools that the word love and I'm obsessed. These strong emotional words come about.
Yeah.
But it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
So do you?
Do I love working here?
Yeah, no, not working, but do you love the platform itself?
Yeah.
Do you love Airtable?
Yeah. So I love working here, love the platform, love the customers. But honestly, to go back to my comment before, I had never worked for a company where customers were willingly going out on Reddit, on LinkedIn, et cetera, to just talk about their love for the product, for the tool, and so forth. And so at first I was sort of this is weird. Why is there so much love going on, to use your word? But the more I understood the value it brought, the way it could help people change their lives, both personally, with just the typical wedding planning that people would use it, or on their day-to-day jobs, it was wow, this is quite amazing.
Yeah, I think in my anecdotal experience, finding a tool that allowed me to build all these ideas that, 10 years ago or 8 years ago, you'd say, I wish there was an app that did this.
Yeah.
That was the world we lived in. And what that meant actually was you have to pay someone minimum $20,000. And when they deliver it to you, to hope you understand what it is that they built and that it was built in the right way. And then it's in a black box that you'll never actually be able to iterate on without paying another $20,000 for the next cycle.
Yep.
And Airtable was it was the beginning of this no-code revolution that I think now AI is making the whole world open up to wait, I don't need a completely technical savant, full stack developer to do things anymore. But Airtable set that tone 6 years ago, 5 years ago, by empowering all of us to kind of see behind the curtain of what's possible from a non-technical technical perspective.
Yeah.
From the last 2 years, Airtable has also accelerated greatly. What are you seeing in terms of product-wise, new features that your account executives are really finding a lot of value with their customers?
Yeah, I think every customer, every industry is a little different, right, on what they're looking for, what they need. I think there's also a different level of maturity on where someone is on that journey with Airtable. Obviously, one of the biggest things that I love about it is we're agnostic to any tool, and we can work with anyone. So it doesn't matter where someone is on their journey individually or as a company, we can play a big role in what they're trying to do.
When did you start working with service agencies?
Yeah.
And how does that compare to Airtable?
Yeah, I think any software company services has to play a role, right? Whether it's external or internal, we have to be able to deliver what we're selling to a degree. I think one of the pieces that I've seen here at Airtable is we've changed, right? When I joined, we were very focused internally, where now we're almost exclusively externally. And so the partner realm is probably more important than it's ever been.
From your opinion, why do you think that happened? The internal focus to external focus from your window to what you've seen in Airtable?
Yeah, I think there's a few ways to look at it, but I think one of them, at least the way I look at it, is every customer needs a different level of support. And to be able to staff that, there's a lot of cost and resources, et cetera, involved. Whereas you've got companies like yourself and individuals that truly specialize in that, no matter the size of the company. Why not lean towards that path a little bit more and say, we can partner with them, we can deliver to our customers, maybe even a better experience sometimes, but quicker, better return on the money and so forth to get them going.
Yeah, part of the journey has been the companies that did not get introduced to service partners and the associated risks with those deals. And a year later, after an AE sells a certain, without making sure that there is a healthy biome there to help digest and release the Airtable bug, that bug that we're talking about, to healthily throughout the company.
I think one of the misconceptions that happens is if you're an external partner, you don't know the tool as well as internal, right? So a lot of companies say they want an internal partner, but I think one of the nice benefits is with you guys especially is you know the tool maybe even better than some of us internally. And so to be able to show we have a real partnership and you're just an extension of the team today, I think goes a long way for our customers.
Interesting. I hadn't heard that perspective, but it makes sense. If I was a client, I would also have certain biases of like, no, I want you guys to help me. I don't want to work with a third party, and it's kind of like a Wild West as well. Like, okay, I got introduced to 5 partners. You tell me, who should I use?
And I think there's also this, depending on how they've implemented software at prior companies, they've got their mind made up to a degree of like, we had a bad experience with a partner, so we only want to stay internal, or vice versa, and it plays a role.
And I guess like, anecdotally, what's been your experience working with Optimize? Like,
listen, like I've told you guys this before, is like I love the partnership. I think it's growing hand in hand as we've grown because we work so closely together. I think some of the things I truly appreciate is the honesty and honestly the true partnership. And what I mean by that is willing to jump on calls, travel to where is needed, help customers understanding what they need to be successful, even though sometimes it might not be the best for you guys, as I know you've done that a few times. And so I think to me that shows real partnership, but also hopefully you guys can say you've seen your fruits of the labor, pay off and more business coming into fruition.
Yes, we can definitely say that. And that's definitely our model. It's the long game. Every relationship we make, it's about proving value to them. And then once you've proven the value, the ones and zeros follow. But proving the value is also the most fun part in terms of creating a relationship, especially a professional relationship. Because if you do that and you do it well, these become lifelong relationships. Like if they move to different businesses, if they get promoted, they are now champions. And it's a very similar energy that Airtable wins.
I think communication is also another big thing when you think about successful partnerships just in life, right? It's the ability to share good news, bad news, everyone on the same page of where we're actually trying to drive to.
Yeah. Anything you want to tell me about Ben? Any criticism
we
or
might have to turn the camera off for this one. No, honestly, Ben, yourself, like the whole team, everyone always has positive things to say. It's a strong partnership for a reason.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean that as a serious question. Sorry to put you on the spot there, but thank you so much, Tyler. And I really appreciate it.
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.